Morning, folks. It is now Wednesday the 15th. Ready for some daily live seller calls, just like what it says on the thumbnail. I'm just going to go ahead and make some calls to live sellers, obviously, and see how many deals we can lock up today. And for some of you folks who are new to the channel, my name is Caesar. I've been wholesaling for a little bit over 14 months now. So just a regular guy who left the 9-to-5 grind to create freedom and legacy for myself and my family. And I created this channel in hopes that if I can save one guy from quitting and one guy to just hang in there for one more call, for one more day, one more week, so that they can get that assignment fee, then this channel would have succeeded. So really just this platform is to show you the good, the bad, the ugly, the wins, the losses, and everything between. So in that way, you guys have real expectations on what it takes to be successful in this business and how the grind is. So that being said, let's go ahead and make our first phone call.
Hello.
Hey, Teresa, how are you?
Oh, all right. She's taking a nap right now.
Oh, God. That's always a plus. What time did she go down?
She went down a little after 12, and she'll be out till 1:30 or 2.
Okay,
And,
so yeah, so you have a little bit of time.
Yeah, I have a little bit of time to pick up all her stuff she's got here in the living room.
How old is she again? She like a few months old?
18 months.
18 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. She's my great granddaughter.
Wow. That is super awesome. And Teresa, remind me, this house that you're selling, is this your daughter's house or was this your house?
No, it was actually well, my husband bought it for my granddaughter.
Okay.
Because she was struggling, and he didn't ever want her to pay rent or depend on a man to pay her rent. So he bought her this house. And my husband passed away a couple of years ago. And I wanted my granddaughter to live closer to me. I live over here. Oh, are you familiar with San Antonio?
I am.
Okay, I live over here between Ritterman and Eisenhower. And in the house on Lord, it's like 25 minutes away, with traffic or depending, So I wanted my granddaughter to be over here closer to me. So I got a chance to buy this house off of Eisenhower on Waikiki. And so I went ahead and bought the house on Waikiki so my granddaughter could move over here closer to me. She's only like 3 minutes away from me now. Mm-hmm. Because she's really the one who looks after me and takes care of me. Luckily, thank God, I don't need that right now. But, I'm not getting any younger. And I will eventually be, needing someone to come over and spend some time with me or look after me or whatever, And I'm hoping that I don't have to go to a nursing home, because I do have 3 granddaughters that live close to me now.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they will, take care of me.
I'm sure they will.
Or I keep telling. I go and I talk to my husband and I tell him, hey, what are you waiting for? Come get me.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go with you. Come get me.
Oh my gosh.
It's not his choice,
I know. And you know what? My mom has exactly the same conversation. I actually just lost my dad in April of 2023 as well.
So sorry.
So very recent. And yeah, and just like her, she's got 3 kids. Well, there were 5 of us, 5 boys, but now there's only 3 of us. And we're taking turns taking care of her, just making sure that she's okay, so she doesn't go to a nursing home. And I just tell her, like, hey, like, let's just make sure, like, you eat healthy, you walk, because at the end of the day, like, we'll take care of you as much as we can. We don't want you going to a nursing home, but at some point, if you don't take care of yourself, and now you might need medical assistance that we're not qualified for, you know what I mean? Like that's a different story. And we don't, like, I don't want to send my mom to a nursing home, but if it gets to that point where it's like, I'd be
Right. I
doing
mean,
more
just,
harm
yeah.
than benefit, you know what I mean?
Yes,
And so
exactly.
I was like, just stay healthy. And she's walking now, which she never did before. She's
Oh,
lost weight.
wow. Uh-huh.
Her kidney went the other way, meaning it got better again. Her sugar
Uh-huh.
level. So she's looking good now. So I was like, Mom, this is perfect. Like, let's stay with us instead of, going to nursing. That's really the incentive there, right? Like, if
Right. Yeah. You just stay healthy and to be able to stay in your own home,
exactly, yeah, because
and
we're Filipinos, so we like to keep our parents as long as we can with us. But like I said,
yes.
at some point, if there's like medical issues or things that are, that they need that we can't provide at the house, then that's a different story. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've been diabetic like for 32 years. I'm an insulin dependent diabetic,
Mm-hmm.
but God's been good to me, and I'm so far, I haven't really had any issues with that. I still drive to Victoria and back, and I don't wear glasses yet. Which the ophthalmologist is really surprised that my vision has stayed so good, being that I've been diabetic for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
But how old is your mom?
She is now 75.
Oh, wow.
Where are we? 2025? We're 2025, right? Yeah. So
Yes.
she's turning 75 this year
Uh-huh.
in a few months.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm turning 76 in April.
Okay.
April of this year, I'll be 76.
Yeah.
And like I said, but well, I mean, we're not getting any younger. That's what, and I tell my girls, hey, if y'all catch me repeating myself over and over, let me know.
Yep.
Because, I mean, there's so much Alzheimer's now that it's scary,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, but that's why Lord is up for sale, because we moved Christina out of Lord to move her over here to Waikiki,
Mm-hmm.
so she could be close to me, and that's why I need 140 for it, so I can pay the loan that I took out to buy Waikiki.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
loan is 140?
Yes. Yes. Well, I've had to make 3 payments. My payments are almost $1,900 a month, and I've had to make 4 payments, I think, already, uh, since I haven't sold Lord. I don't know if I told you that I thought I had it sold.
Yeah. What happened to that? You said
Uh,
it was with a family with a.
this young couple that they're engaged, and he was gonna buy the house and start fixing it up for them, and he even gave me $500 earnest money, and then his financing fell through, and at the end of after Christmas, he let me know that he was sorry, but he was not going to be able to buy the house. And I thought, oh my God, all these months. I guess it was like 2.5 months or 3 months that I had it off till we took the sign off, when, he had said he was going to buy it, So I said, oh my, now we got to put the sign back.
Yeah.
And try and sell it again. And, but it looks really good. The house itself looks real good. We cleaned up the yard real good. It's got a huge backyard. Yeah. This lady actually told me that there's only like, I think 10 houses. I don't know how many houses in that block, in that Lord block, that have lots that big. Like, I don't know, a little under a half an acre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And is this a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom? I'm sorry to cut you off there, but
no, it's a two bedroom 1.5 bath.
2-bedroom, 1.5. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes. Yeah, the half bath is in the washroom. Just the commode and sink. Yeah. And the other's got a stand-up shower.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
2-bedroom, 1.5 bath.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm just looking. And then how old, can you tell me a little bit like how old the roof, how's the foundation,
The
how's the
roof-
HVAC? Just like
Okay,
the big ticket items.
yeah. The roof, I put that roof, paid $8,000 to have that roof put. Well, I kept saying last year because in 24, I was saying last year because it was in 23 when I put the roof. Yeah, it's got a new roof on it. Yeah. And the HVAC was actually already there when Christina moved into the house. But
How
my
long
husband
ago
would
was that?
always-
How long ago was that?
8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Okay.
But my husband will always get Mario, our air conditioning guy, to go and service it before the summer. And Mario would go and check it out and everything. And I was always on her butt about changing the filters, you know. So, I mean, I go over there and I turn the heat on, and I mean, it works great. It, heats up the house right away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she's never had any problems with the air. It cools real good. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Let me see. And this is 1,568 square feet, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I think so.
1562.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just.
And then it's got they enclosed up the that garage area and made it a workshop. So it's more like a storage shed or like a storage area. I don't know. I guess somebody could make it into something because it's a pretty good size.
Yeah.
The size of a one car garage.
Yeah. Yeah. And did you guys have this marketed online? I mean, did you have it on the market or?
No.
Okay. You guys just market, you guys just put a sign out there and someone got it. Got it. Okay.
I don't know how. How do they find? I mean, you wouldn't believe the calls that I don't get them as much like I did before, like I was getting them last year.
Yeah.
But how do they find out that you have a house for sale?
Yeah, so you guys probably filled out one of those forms either on YouTube or Facebook ad or just an ad on online where it's like we buy houses kind of deal.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then so a lot of times that's either one of my ads or it's possible that's one of the other local investors out there, and then they probably it wasn't a good fit for them, so they sent it to me. So I get leads that way as well.
Okay.
Yep. Well, let me ask you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I know Open Door. My granddaughter, because it's her phone number on the sign.
Mm-hmm.
She got a call from Open Door that when we had it for 160, and she said, "Grandma, Open Door said they want to come out and see the house." I said, "Well, the thing with Open Door, Christina, is they'll come out and they will make you an offer, but then they start deducting all these things that they feel is wrong with the house.
Yes.
That they say to make it livable. The house is livable. Christina wouldn't have moved out of that house if I hadn't bought this one up here.
Yeah.
I mean, so I said, Mija, I don't know, we might wind up with 120, even 100 with Open Door.
Yeah.
I said, let's wait.
Probably less.
Yeah.
And then the thing about them is that then they'll make a deal with you where they only pay you a portion and then they pay you a different portion once they sell it. And it's like, it can get pretty hectic. Or for us, we just make a deal and like, hey, if this makes sense, like if the price is right for you, the price is right for me, let's just move forward with it. So question for you, and I'm just trying to remember everything, okay? And so sorry if it's a little bit redundant, but if I were to buy that property, obviously I would buy it so that I can sell it to that couple that was trying to buy it off of you, right? So I want to make
Uh-huh.
sure that it's new, 'cause I feel like every new family deserves a new house, especially if they're paying top dollar for it.
Yeah.
And so I'm definitely gonna update that house. Now, granted, everything looks good, but I got to modernize it and make it look 2024 and have that new feel to it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So once I modernize that place and make it look 2024 or 2025, I should say, how much do you think I can sell it on the market for?
Well, I know for a fact that there is that house up the street, like 4 houses from ours, that I think some investors bought it. They had
Hmm.
it listed for 190, and and somebody bought it and fixed it up. They have it listed for 240.
Yep, I know which one you're talking about. 4522 Lord, just up the street from you.
Right, up the street from me.
Yep,
But yeah, they have it listed for 140. And then there was another one that sold. I mean, it was for 179, I think, but it sold already.
hmm
Yeah, I think that one sold. Yeah. Also, right there and in that on the street on Lord,
yeah,
but it sold for 100 and it sold for 179. Yeah.
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 Is there room for me to create another bedroom there? Because a 3-2 sounds a whole lot better than a 2-1.5. Just wondering.
Well, um, actually, Christina, she she turned. It was a small bedroom, and she took the closet off the master bedroom and converted that small bedroom, which really it's not even big enough for a a twin size bed. And
Mm-hmm.
she converted that into her walk-in closet. You
Mm.
know, so that's why it's only a 2 bedroom. But
Oh, so it was a 3 bedroom before, and then you guys just converted into. Did I hear you correctly?
right, correct, yeah, yeah.
Got it.
Hmm.
Okay, so there is
Yeah.
room for that. Uh,
If you want to put a small twin bed in there or a baby
yeah,
crib, or something,
exactly.
Mhm.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, if I were to close on the, oh, because it's vacant right now, right? And it's been vacant for a
Correct.
while now. How long has it been vacant for?
It's been vacant. We finally cleaned it out. I finished taking everything out and cleaned it out at the end of November.
Oh,
Yeah.
just a few months ago.
Yeah. Yes.
Got it. Okay. Have you guys ever thought of like maybe putting it up on the market?
No.
No. Okay.
No, because like I said, I because I had a buyer for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounded so positive. I mean, when he gave me the earnest money, for it, I mean, usually that means that you're going to buy it
Yep.
because you don't want to lose your money.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, luckily we signed an agreement that if he didn't buy it, that he would lose, his money, or those $500 would go toward, the sale of the house.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
got you.
yeah, but since he didn't buy it, that's why we didn't put it. We never put it on the market because he just happened to pass by and he saw the sign, and they came by to see it. He brought his girlfriend or his fiance
Yeah.
to come see it, and since it was just going to be them two, she really liked it.
Yeah.
It's got a huge master, bedroom. Yeah. Um,
Absolutely. Okay.
yeah.
Well, let
Did
me
I
ask.
ask you?
Oh, go
Did
ahead.
I ask you if you were here in San Antonio?
No, I'm not in San Antonio. I am unfortunately in the communist country of California with Governor Hair Jail.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Yeah,
have no idea. All I know about California is that it's burning.
it is burning
That's
right now. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I know. Yeah.
Absolutely.
My my daughter just bought a condo in Oceanside,
Mm.
a little 2 bedroom, 1 bath condo in Oceanside. And when we're not using it or she's not using it, she has it as like a bed and breakfast, Airbnb, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she rents it out, and as a matter of fact, I told her, because I heard on the news that the rents are going crazy.
Super crazy.
Yeah, that the rents are going super crazy right now. And there's 50 applicants for one apartment, or for one rental. There's like 50 applicants, and then there's also price gouging, on other things, but and I called Judy and I said, oh my God, Judy, she said, oh my God, Mom, we're getting so much activity on the condo.
Yeah.
She's got somebody over there in charge of it.
Yep.
And apparently he's getting all kind of calls on it, because of what's going on.
Yep.
But,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Actually, before I go into this, let me ask you, how much can I rent that place out for if I decide to keep it myself and rent it out?
I would think the rents here, well, of course, I would think at least, I don't know, 1,500.
1,500.
I mean, I'm old school,
Yeah.
I'm used to paying $300 a month.
Yeah. I was thinking about. You're not far off, because I was thinking about 1,600. So you're pretty much dead on there.
Yeah, I would think 1,500. Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then and you said you're paying another loan. You're paying a loan on another house that for the 120. Is that what it is?
I'm paying the house that I bought off of on Waikiki.
Oh, okay. How much? Yeah, how much are you paying for that per month? You just got it recently?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I took the loan out to buy Waikiki.
Yeah.
And so that's why
That must be a lot. That must be a lot per month.
Yeah, it is for me. It is for me.
Yeah. What is it, like 2,000, 1,500 or something?
Right at 2,000. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. I mean, if we can, I like that area a lot. So if I can close on this, let's say by the middle of February, maybe at the latest at the end of February. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because usually I close within 14 days. Like, that's not a problem for me. That being said, I do have a few houses that I'm flipping myself right now. So it's just a little bit full on the plate. So I just want to give myself a little bit of runway. I'd rather under promise and over deliver than the other way around. I can probably close on this by the end of the month, but if I can have till middle of February, that would be great. Is that something that would work for you?
What are we right now? Oh, we're already the middle of January. Yeah. And then we're getting ready to get an Arctic freeze here next week, where we might even get snow.
Yeah.
So
yep.
I mean, that's a wasted week right there.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I mean, is that an ideal timeline for you if I close on this?
About the middle of February. Yeah, that would be good. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Are you flipping houses here in San Antonio?
Yes, I've got houses in San Antonio. Either I'm flipping them or renting them out. It really just depends on the market, right? Whatever's the best exit strategy for me. So we do San Antonio, Austin, Dallas. I do Toledo as well, and then a few places in Florida.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
because my son-in-law just got laid off from. He does concrete work. I mean, he does like sculptures and stuff.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
And it's too cold right now for them to be doing that kind of work, so they laid him off right now. But he's an excellent carpenter.
Oh, wonderful.
God, he's just such a good carpenter. I mean, he does everything.
Yeah,
I
well,
know.
give him my information. Have him text me. I can probably use him sometime. Either for him to do the work, or sometimes I just need someone to go to the house to take pictures and get a free estimate. I mean,
Okay.
I'll pay for the hour. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
He can be like my boots on the ground, so to speak. Especially if it's laid off right now. If I can get him, $50 here, $100 there, whatnot.
Yes,
I
yes,
mean,
that's what he said.
that would
Yeah.
always work out. That can always help.
Yeah, I mean, he came this morning to see if I needed anything done, and I said, "Oh, Daryl," I said, "I really don't." I mean, really, when my husband and I bought this little house, um, and after he passed, um, my bathrooms, I have two bathrooms, two full baths in this house.
Mm-hmm.
They are vintage. One of them is pink and black. The pink 4x4 tiles, the
Mm-hmm.
floor, walls, ceiling, everything is pink. The other one is baby blue, 4x4 tiles.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing. And Daryl said, "Oh, Teresa, I can do this. I could take, I'll redo your bath. I said, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, look, I said, no, I am not going to put any money into this house. First of all, I said, I'm not going to live much longer, okay? I said, so uh, my husband did tell my daughters before he died, the day something happens to your mother, I want y'all to sell this house and I want y'all to split it between y'all because we only have two daughters." And
Mm-hmm.
he told them, he said, "And I want y'all to split the money between y'all two,
Yeah.
you know." And so I told her, no, I'm not putting any money into this house. So yeah, my ceilings, my sheetrock, is cracking, and I see cracks here and cracks there. But I tell Daryl, uh, his name is Daryl. I said, "Daryl, as long as it doesn't fall on me, hey, I don't care. I don't care about the cracks. They
Yep.
don't bother me. I don't walk around looking at the ceilings anyway."
Yep.
You know,
Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
said, so I'm fine with that. But he came this morning to see if there was anything that I needed done. And I said, "No, Daryl, there's really not." He says, "Okay, well, I was just checking with you, looking for something to do." And I said, "No, but I will give him your number." And because, like I say, he is an excellent carpenter. Yeah. And how old is Daryl? He's 62.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 62 years old, and he really takes pride, on his work.
Yeah.
And he cleans up after himself. And I mean, he'll just attempt anything. And but yeah, that's why I was wondering if you do your own flipping, you have your workers, that do work for you.
Yeah.
He does sheetrock, he does everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here we go, Teresa. I've looked at all the properties in the area. I'll give you like my fair assessment, and let's see if hopefully we can come to an agreement. I
Okay.
want to make it as fair as possible for you, where you have a smile on your face. But also at the same time, I just got to keep my lights on and pay the staff. You know what I mean? Because I'm buying it as an investment. So, question for you: if I close on this by the middle of February or sooner, I pay cash. I'll buy it as is. You don't have to fix anything, clean anything, none of that. And I'll pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees. I'll take care of everything. I mean, what's the best that you guys can do for speed and convenience?
You mean price wise?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
Well, here's the thing. If I do 140, just being fully transparent with you, if I buy it at 140, my only profit there is $3,600. So that's not just it's just a little too high, right? So here's the thing. Here's how I'm looking at it, and then I'd like to just have a open communication with you, and then
Okay.
let's see what we can come up with. Okay. So
right.
the first thing I look at is once I fix it and it's ready for a new family to move in, how much can I put it on the market so a new family would pick up my house first before your neighbors. Okay, because your neighbors is selling at 240 right now, but it's
Right.
also been on the market for 78 days. So that tells me that that house right now is not worth 240, and that's one extra bedroom. So the thing is, I always tell folks, like, I'm not in the business of babysitting. I'm in the business of moving my house quick, right?
Yeah.
So if we were to go on the market, if I go on the market and he's still there, guess what? I need to undercut him. So I need to put my house probably like at 220. So in that way, my house gets sold first before his. Okay. So the first thing that I look at, and let me know if you feel like it's a fair assumption, after I fix it, I can probably sell it for about 220. If I get lucky, maybe 230. Do you feel like that's a fair assumption in that market?
Yeah, or 200.
Yeah, well, I'm giving you extra $20,000 there, so that's good. You're saying 200, I'm saying 220, so that's a good thing for you, right? Because I have to subtract everything off of that number, so I'm actually giving you an extra $20,000 there. Okay, so that 220, what I got to do as an investor, I got to subtract then my closing cost and my holding cost. So just to give you a brief explanation, closing cost is obviously I'm paying the closing cost now. I don't care about it. That's the part of the deal, right? I just look at that as sunken cost. But when I sell the property, I now have to pay the realtor and I have to pay the closing cost because I'm selling it, right, on the market. And I got to pay two realtors, both the seller and the buyers, because of the whole new NAR rules, right? So that's about 7%. And then holding costs, those are costs that I have to carry between now and when I sell the property. And so anything I buy now, I probably won't sell it until around March or April, probably sometime even May, right, when it gets a little bit warmer, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of opportunity costs that I'm losing there. And a lot of times I have a hard money lender, so there's points on there, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to bore you with that. The point that I'm saying is between those two numbers, that's usually about 12 to 15% of 220. Okay. So I got to subtract. So 12% of 220 is $26,400 to be exact. Okay. So I got to subtract the 220, the 26 minus the 220. So that leaves me with what? 194. Okay. Now, I don't know if have you seen the pictures of your neighbor, the 4522?
Just the outside.
Just the outside. All right. What I'll do is I'll text this to you right now so you can see, because at the end of the day, in order for me to compete with that guy, I have to make yours look like that, right? That's just fair. And so let me see, where are you? I'll text this over to you shortly. So that thing with a 15, what is your square footage? Sorry, I have way too many screens going on right now. With 62, with 1,562 square feet for a low rehab, right? A low rehab, but I'm talking about like make it look 2024. It's already going to cost me anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000. Okay. Now you might say, I don't know, Caesar. I don't think I'm going to spend that much to, on the house because the house looks nice. It looks good. Right. So, and I understand if you say that. Now, the only thing though, is at the end of the day, when I buy it off you, you're not going to buy it back from me. It's a new family that's going to buy it back from me. Right. So what you have may work for you, your daughter, your granddaughter, but for the new family, I just want to make sure that they have something new. So I'm going to have to update a lot of the things there. And that's why it's going to cost about $30,000 to $50,000 max on that. Okay. And so I got to subtract that off the 196. So that gives me just like 146 or 143, right? Now, as far as my business model is concerned, I'm not trying to get rich off one deal, but like I said, I got to keep the lights on and pay my staff. And so in order for me to do that, it's just dollar in, dollar out, or at least 20%. So if I put in $50,000 of repairs there, I'm looking at $50,000 of profit. I understand that you've got that loan, so I want to give you as much as I can. But for me, I mean, I'm going to have to be like in the low 100s.
Like how low?
Like 100.
Right at 100?
Yeah, because
Oh,
just to let you know, if I just FYI, and I can text this to you by the way, so you can see.
yeah.
You know, if I buy that prop, let's say I get lucky, you agree with me at 100. If I buy that at 100, my all-in number is $176,400.
Mm,
I have to put in an extra 70. I have to pay an extra 7,600 on top of that 100,000. So by the time I sell it at 200, like you said, I'm only making $24,000. You know what I mean? Maybe 44 if I get lucky and I can actually sell it for 220. But like you said, I can probably sell it for only 200 bucks. I'm sorry, not 200 bucks, 200,000.
yeah, 200,000. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
They're gonna come back and counter offer probably
That's
lower
right.
than what you have it listed at.
That's
But
right. That's right.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
so the thing is, like, you're gonna walk away with $100,000 in your pocket now. I won't even see that 20,000 until like May or June, if that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, that's too low for me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I
Yeah, no,
can't
I
go
completely
100,000.
understand. Well, let me ask you. I mean, if 100 is just too low for you, and 140 is just there, I just have no money. I have no profit at 140. Is there a number in the middle where it would make sense for you?
Mm, maybe 130. Yeah, yeah. But right now, like I said, we just put the sign back, and right now it's really with this crazy weather the way it is, people probably aren't even getting out or whatever. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see if maybe I'll get a couple of bites,
Yeah.
some better bites. Yeah, yeah.
Can I ask you a couple of quick questions if you don't mind? And I've
Uh-huh.
enjoyed talking to you, so whatever you decide, I'm totally cool with. I mean, if you were to sit on it for a while, like how long can you sit on it before you start feeling the payment that you're making on the 120?
Probably till the end of I would at least a month, well, a month and a half till the end of February. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And you owe 120 on the other one, right?
Well, I've made 4 payments.
So you owe a little bit less.
Yeah, about 120. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why don't I do
Yeah.
this? I'll meet you more than halfway because I know you got to pay that 120, right? Because I know you don't want that extra 2,000 bucks a month. Why don't I do this? I'm more than happy to make this happen for you today. Let's do 125 and call it a day.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, Caesar. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Like I said, if I have no bites, I have no bites by my time frame, then I'll give you a call and say, you got lucky. And
Yeah.
if I get lucky.
No, I understand.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
question for you. I mean, just curious, hypothetical. I know you want to give it a shot, and I understand, because I own a few properties as well. But what would it take for you to make it happen today?
140.
Any number other than the 140. Would 130 work for you?
Well, I'm sorry, Caesar. I'm sorry, and I've enjoyed talking to you, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on my 140. I'm gonna hold on to it for, like I said, till the end of February.
Till the end of February. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And if it's still there, then I'll be glad to call you back and tell you that it's still there. But yeah, like I said, I mean, oh my God, properties are so expensive.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing, Teresa. Is like the properties are so expensive. Labor is expensive. Materials are expensive. And at the end of the day, like you said, properties are expensive. That means when a family decides to buy that property off of me, they're going to pay top dollar value. I'm pretty sure you'd agree with me because you started a family once that you probably want what you pay for, right? And so that's why, as an investor, I got to put in that top dollar value in there so that I can
Yeah.
sell it. And then that new family, when they move in, they're going to feel pretty good paying $220,000 for something new, not for something that's dated.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like I tell my daughter, I said, Lord, it's a nice house. It's of course, it's an old house, but I mean, very well built, big rooms. The lot is huge. Oh my God, somebody could almost build another house back there.
Mm-hmm.
You could no problem at all. You could very well, if you wanted to make a mother-in-law's quarter back there, you could, because the lot is so big. I myself, would not have a problem living in that house. I would be very comfortable in that house.
Yeah.
So somebody will come along. Somebody will come along, and if I'm still with it at the end of February, I will call you and tell you. Or if you know somebody coming from California that is looking for a house, let me know. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I can do that. Question for you. When's your next payment for the other house?
I don't even know what the day is.
Today's the 15th. Today's middle of the month, 15th.
Oh, on the 28th. Yes. Yeah. You have to make it by the 28th. Yes, because I kind of arranged it where it would be close to with my Social Security check. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And then do you have any grace period on that, or?
I don't know. I just make it when it's due. Yeah. But
yeah.
Anyway, I have your number, and if you feel like, okay, let me give this old lady her 140, and I wish you could see the house.
Well, I know that area very well, Teresa, and I see your pictures, and I like it. It's just at 140. Here, let me, just so that you know, I'm not BSing you, okay? Just so that you know, just bear with me for a second, just for shits and giggles, if you don't mind. I will text you this right now so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right. If I buy this off of you for 140,000, okay, I'm gonna text this to you right now. All right, give me 1 second, because I am very fair when I talk to people. Like I said, I'm not trying to get rich off of one deal.
Yeah.
But I got to go based on the data that I see on the market, right? And right now, that's what I'm. So, did you see that I just sent you?
I saw that I got a message.
Yeah, can you take a look at take a look at it and tell me what you think?
Okay, hold on. How do I do this? I don't know how to do it, Caesar.
Oh, you just go to your text message and then you just click it open.
Okay, okay. Hold on.
Yep. Do you have an iPhone or?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I see. Caesar.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, you still there? Okay.
Yep.
I punched that red. Caesar.
Yes.
You sending me a picture of 4522?
So I sent you, that's a link. So if you click on that link that I sent you, you can see the inside of that house.
Oh, okay.
And then I also sent you a calculator under that. But if you want to take a look at that house first, so you can see the inside, like that's how I have to make it look like.
Well, really, to make Lord just livable. I mean, I mean, I would not put a lot of money into it to kind of like what do they say, overdo the neighborhood. I mean, just to make it livable for that neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think that's maybe what happened with the house there, the one they have it for 240. I think that maybe they outdid it. They overdid it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, they overdid it because really, I mean, Lord needs the living room needs to be painted. That would be the first thing I would do. Back in the back where they have the walk-in closet, that Christina made that walk-in closet. There's a door from the walk-in closet to the other bedroom. I would knock that door down and make it close that wall off, because there's already a closet in that other bedroom. So you don't need that opening between the bedroom and the closet. There's just not that much that you need to do to it.
Yeah.
Definitely not 50,000, because it's got a brand new roof. It's got central air and heat. It's got new cabinets, new kitchen cabinets.
Yeah. Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah.
So why don't we do this? I really like you, and like you said, I think we both have very similar stories. I mean, like I lost my dad, you lost, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I feel like I'm talking to my mom. So here's the best that I can do. 130, we can call it a day, but I cannot go any more than that.
Okay.
And I'm paying all the closing costs. If you sell that house for 140, you're gonna pay the closing costs.
What does closing costs consist of?
Well, if you sell it off the market, it will just be the closing cost with the title, which usually is about 3%. But if you include the realtor there, then it would be like 6%, 7%.
Okay, let me ask you. Is that are you paying like for title insurance, title something?
I'm paying all the closing costs when I buy it off of you.
Because I mean, to me, I mean, I'm the only owner on the house. There's no liens. There's no mortgage on that house. That house is free and clear.
I understand. Teresa, one thing that I just got to say though, and maybe you haven't thought of it yet, and maybe if you have, then I apologize. But here's the thing: you went with that guy with a husband and wife, right? For 140, but they had to get approved, right? And so you got stuck for like 30, 60 days, however many days, right? Yes. And so the thing is, I'm offering you speed and convenience, and there's premium for that. Right. So if you had to wait 30, 60 days for, 60 days for those guys, and I'm giving you cash and you don't have to worry about me being pre-approved, there's a price for not having to worry about it. So the thing is, if you do want to get 140 and then you find another couple, they might have to get approved, and then you might have to go through that song and dance again. By all means, do it. But I'm offering you speed, convenience, and you don't have to worry about it. There's a premium for that.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Can you give me till next week to decide?
I mean, it's your house, your decision. It's just I am buying houses right now before the end of the month, so hopefully I still have enough capital for that, like that I can set aside for it. But yeah, I mean, the sooner the better, so that way I can say, okay, I'm gonna earmark this 130 for Teresa. Otherwise, you know what I mean? Like once I earmark it for something else, it's hard for me to say yes to someone and then back out of it. You know what I mean? I don't like doing that.
Yeah. Do you think you can go 135?
Oh, there's absolutely no way. I mean, I was at, what was that? I was like at low 100s. I came up all the way to 130 for you.
Yeah.
Like I said, the speed and convenience that you don't have to worry about. I mean, that's $10,000 for that pays for all your loans plus like $10,000 in your pocket.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Teresa, what's going on?
I'm sorry. Let me think about it. I'll call you back. Yes.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
I-
You take your
I'm
time.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Yeah, okay. Hey, bye.
Bye.
Oh, she made me feel bad. Yeah, Jermaine, she can talk. I absolutely love her. I've talked to her several times, and the only reason why I would come up to a 130 is because I found two houses that were sold or that were bought recently. One in December, both of them are in December at 145. If it wasn't for those two, I wouldn't have gone for the 130. I can just call one of those buyers and sell it to them for 130. I'm sorry, for 145. Let's see. Let me look and see how far these. Oh my gosh, I need to turn off my notifications here. Why did I say 130? Yeah, 130 still works. Cool. Keith, thanks, man. I appreciate it. As far as breaking down the numbers, I even showed her. I sent her my screenshot. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but I do that from time to time. Obviously, I change it, so I don't know if you guys saw me when I did it, but I'll show it again. So the calculator, as you guys know, and then what I've done is I just do it like this, and then so you can see the breakdown on how it would be. You know what I mean? And then I just bake in my, so right here, I bake in so I put D4 plus D7. So what that is that's the repair plus my wholesale fee. So what I can do is I can just screenshot this and send it to the seller and just say, hey, look, here's how it's going to look. There's just no way I can do 140 because if I can do 140, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to put in $207,000 just to win 18,000. So yep, I don't know if you guys have done this, but this is something cool that you guys can do. If you already have the calculator, you just need to copy and paste and then just manipulate some of the sales. Here I took it off. I still have it here, so I didn't delete them, but I just changed the color of the color of the fonts. So I just put it white so you don't see it. But just a little hack if you guys haven't done that yet. It's pretty cool because once you do it, you don't have to redo it. You just send that to them. But yeah, let's see how that works, guys. It did take a while. But I do feel pretty good about that. Right. Cool. Who's on right now? It's Keith. How you doing, man? I saw some of your posts. It looks like you're killing it. You got some deals going. Jermaine, how are you doing, buddy? Are you still doing your 12 hours? 12 hours a day? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Let's see, 115, 130K. She was such a nice lady. All right, let me make a copy of this. My profit calculator. So that way, be ready to go. I hate when you're like when you're working on a new system and like I am literally working so slow now and I'm like I was so efficient with all the things that I had, so it's just learning curve. Freaking A. Perfect. So I'm gonna move this to offer. Let's see. All right. 12 hours grinding day in, day out. Heck yeah, Jermaine. There you go. Market's turning for sure. Yep. Almost every house we come, there's a few pendings. Make all. Dude, I know. Hey guys, by the way, for some of you folks that are watching, apologies for the last few days. I know my content hasn't been the best. I will I will post a new video probably in the next couple of days. Very short one, explaining what's going on behind the scenes. And then after that, we're gonna go freaking gangbusters, man. Just ready to rock and roll. Jermaine, I haven't been doing the 12 hours grind like I'd promised you, and you know why I haven't been able to, but I will be able to. Just getting things set up. Let's see. By the way, Keith, Jermaine, if you guys want to hop on, make some calls before our titanium implementation call, feel free to do so. Jermaine, if you have Gokus, if he wants to hop on, let me know, man. Always welcome to hop on. Oh, for some of you folks that are watching, that's not part of titanium. If you're starting and you don't have capital or you have very little to no capital, question for you guys. I have some leads, some old leads, some new leads, leads that I just have a little bit too much for me to handle. What if we do, let's say, a power hour on a Saturday and have, I don't know, anywhere from 3 to 5 of you hop on here. I'll give each one of you guys, I don't know, 10 leads to call on, and then you guys can switch between them. We'll just do like round robin. And then if you lock up a deal, we'll discuss like a percentage of just locking up. So pretty much being an acquisition manager for a team, right? So if that's something that you're down to do, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help anyone out there who's trying to start. But perhaps just having a little tough time starting. This is a great way for me to be able to help and give back to the community and pay it forward. So if you're one of those people, either DM me. You can reach me on Facebook or Instagram. It's just my full name. Or if you want, you can drop a 1 on the chat right now. But yeah, I definitely want to put something together where we just go power hour, and then I'll give each person, a certain amount of leads. And then as soon as you hit 10 of them, that 10 goes to the next person. And then you get someone else's, right? And then boom, boom, boom. So if there's 4 people, then those 10 leads will hit, each one of those 10 leads, meaning 40, will get hit by 4 different people within 2 hours. So let me know, man. Let me know. Oh, she just texted me. I think I've done a pretty good rapport with this lady. I really want to help her out, but just the 140 just doesn't make any sense. The 130, I'm even a little bit afraid of. So we'll see. We want to help as many people as we can, but the numbers still got to make sense, guys. The numbers still got to make sense. All right, cool. Well, no one's dropping a 1 on the chat, so that means everyone's got their own leads ready to rock and roll. All right, cool, man. Let us do this.
Your call has been forwarded to an auto. Your call has been forwarded to automatic voice message system 51277186675 is not available.
Hi, Jeff. Good afternoon. Caesar here. Hey, I'm calling about the property on East Walker Avenue. Looks like you were looking to sell that property. You had filled out some form on my site a while back. Just checking to see if you're still looking to sell that. If you are, I am actually looking to buy in that neighborhood by the end of the month. So I would love to chat with you. I'll shoot you a text right now. And if you're no longer selling, totally cool, man. Just shoot me a quick text so I can take you off the list. Okay. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Bye bye. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I just realized I have a few text messages that I don't have a snippet for that I better have one. Just bear with me, guys. Your online inquiry. Yeah. All right. Let's call the next one. Hello? Julia? Hello? Well, that's not nice.
Hello,
Hello, may I speak with Julia?
this is Julia.
Hey, Julia. Good afternoon. My name is C.
Fuck off.
Excuse me? Hello? Well, someone's having a bad day. So let's see if we can cheer her up. What would be a good text to send her, boys? Sounds like you're having a bad day. What's her address? Okay. Just let me know. Thanks and have a blessed day. Perfect. Can't get mad after you see that. Let's see what she says. Let's go. Oh no, could not be delivered. Why not? It's a non-wireless number, that's why. Darn it. That's not cool. All right, let's see what we got here. Keith, what new system am I working with? I will mention all of this on the video that I'll be posting in the next couple of days. Just trying to find time to do it. Edwin, that would be cool, but you're not a closer. Bro, so take advantage of this opportunity that I'm giving you. That's what this is all about. You're calling old leads, right? So you might come across that lady telling you to F off. Or you might come across someone who's actually looking to sell. At the end of the day, just follow RJ's formula. Oh, great. You're looking to sell. How much are you looking to get for it? Oh, wonderful. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on? And then if for some reason you get stuck, you just say, let me just put you on hold. I've got someone here. if you're going to be on live, then you can just put your phone next to the speaker of your computer, and then I can talk to the seller over the phone, over the speaker or whatever. We'll make it work. You know what I mean? That is no problem at all. I know when I first started, there's a group of guys here in San Diego who would do Saturday power hours where they would invite new folks and they would give each one like 5 leads, and they would just go around, like do a round robin. That's how I grinded my teeth, man. Like I went there several times and got free leads that way. Now they were all FISBOs anyway, so it's not like, oh, they were amazing leads, but it was just a practice. That's what it was. It was just to get the words out of your mouth, right? And just get to the swing of things. So I'm more than happy to make that happen for you guys. We can do it on a Saturday. We can do it any given day. Like I just need to make sure I have enough people to do it. Well, actually, Edwin, I mean, if you're the only one, then that's awesome, man. Then you get all of them, and then we just practice, right? And then we'll just make that happen. And Jermaine said it best, man. You can only become a closer by closing. Exactly. It's not by listening to my channel or other channels. I mean, it's good because you're learning through osmosis, but you got to put in the action. The action is really what's going to get you to that next level. So yeah, Edwin, let me ask you, if we're to do this Saturday, is that something that you'd be able to do? You and maybe a couple of people. Will, I noticed you responded here. Are you talking about hopping on and doing that where you do the round robin, or were you talking about hopping on some other time? Let me know. But I think it would be fun.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. This call cannot be completed as dialed.
Darn it. Our phone is disconnected now.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
Okay. So let's email her. Cool. All right, Edwin. What's a good time for you? And then where are you located? So I know what time zone you're in. Also, guys, I don't know if you guys send emails. I don't really send too many emails, but there are times when maybe the phone is disconnected or they're not responding to my text messages or my phone calls. So I do send an email. I always like to share this because it's something that I learned, especially in business, talking to the C-suite, and then just dealing with digital marketing. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the F email. Highly effective. It's the best way to go about it. So let me show you what that means. Just so that you guys know. Where is my email? You guys able to see this? So this is the F email. It looks like an F, right? It's just first line. Hi John, been reaching out about 123 Main. Look like you're looking to sell. Still interested in selling? Thanks. So just 3 lines, and it looks like an F because the first line is longer than the rest, and it just keeps getting shorter. And then on the subject line, I always like to keep it like within 4 words. So actually still looking to sell might be a little bit too long, but you can still do that. Or maybe you can put still selling the address and then question mark. At the end of the day, when you get emails, it flashes across your screen. So you want to make sure you put in just like you want to get that one line, right? That will get them interested so that they can click and then reply back to your email. So that thing's very, very important to make sure that it's short and it gets direct to the point. So just want to share with you guys because that works a lot for me. I get a lot of responses that way. Oh, this one's after 5 p.m. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, may I speak with Tom?
Yeah.
Hey, Tom. Good afternoon. My name is Caesar. I'm just calling about your property. I think you spoke with one of my team members a while back. I was just wondering if you're still looking to sell that property out in Trope, Texas?
Yeah. If they give me a good deal on it,
All right, wonderful. How much are you looking to get for it?
115 at least.
115?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
4.5 acres and a stock pond, wood frame house. 1 bathroom, 2 bedrooms.
2 bedroom, 1 bath. And what's the acreage again?
4.5.
4.5. Okay. And what's the square footage of the house?
About maybe 1,100 feet. I don't know. It's a small house, old house.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Need to be replaced, the whole thing.
Okay. So, do you think it's going to be tear down or?
I got big old fish in the pond.
Okay. So we would have to tear it down. Is that what I heard you say?
Well, no, but that'd be the easiest way to go if you're gonna make money on this place. Tear it down, put a big old new modern house up here with, central air and heat and all that stuff. This was
Yeah.
built in 1957 by Jim Walters.
Got it. Got it. Okay. How long has it been vacant for now?
It ain't vacant. I live in it.
Oh, you live in it right now. Okay.
I've been living in it ever since '86 when I bought it.
Oh, nice. And I just want to confirm the address.
Piece of acres.
Got it. Got it. Okay. I mean, you're still living in there. If you don't mind me asking, what got you thinking of selling it?
I'm fucking old. I'm gonna die soon.
Ah, got it. Yeah, you got a place where you want to move to, or?
Yeah. There. Nice little cemetery down there in San Antonio.
Oh man, you sound very young, my friend. I don't know about that. How young are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 62.
Ah, you're super young, man.
Yeah.
My
I've
mom.
had rheumatoid arthritis for 20 years now. It
Yeah.
got me to where I just lost the ability to walk now.
Wait, what was that? You got cut off when you told me. What was that?
I can't walk anymore.
Oh, all right. Sorry to hear that, man. What's going on there? You got into an accident or what?
No, the rheumatoid arthritis done got so bad. It got me drawed up like a ball of tinfoil.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Got it. Well, let me ask you a question, man. How did you come up with a 115?
Because that's what the going price is at the real estate office here in town. They told me that's the value of this place.
Got it. Have you put it on the market? Have you gotten a realtor to put it on the market or what?
No, I just asked a buddy of mine's a realtor, and he told me.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Does he want to, maybe he want to buy it for 115, you think?
I don't know. I never asked him if he wanted to. I never even told him how to sell it.
That might be a good idea. It's funny because I always tell realtors, I was like, they always give out this random number. I'm like, well, would you buy at 115? And they're like, well, and I'm like, all right, I'm just saying, you know. But
Yeah.
I'm looking at the properties in the area.
Well, there's a good picture of me on satellite maps, Google Maps.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. The only thing that I see on Google Maps, let me double check again.
You should see my pond and everything.
3571 State Highway 110 North.
Yeah.
Yep, no, I have it. I see it. I just on Google Maps, it's just land. It doesn't show the
When you
house.
leave the first end of the highway, on the right side of the road, there's a pond. It's been there since 1957 or whenever they started making the maps. It's on every damn map that they got. That's my pond is.
Got it. Okay. Oh, is this this is it right here? You have like several cars in front?
Yep.
That's you? Okay. And how old is the house, you said?
They put it here in 1957. It was a Jim Walters home.
1957, huh?
Says your market value appraisal district has got this place at 196,000.
Yeah, that's the people that charge you taxes on it, 196,000.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't that's why I don't really believe that number, because they want that number to be as high as possible so they can charge you as high as possible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Real estate people say about 115 is good market value,
Exactly. Okay. So is it pretty rough inside or is it livable?
That's what I'm living here.
How's the roof? How's the foundation? HVAC? How's all of that? Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, it's all making it by right now, redneck, ingenuity.
But
That's my sister. She tells me the truth.
What did she say?
She said it's fucked.
It's
It's not too hard, but it's just fucked.
Yeah. So the square footage again, you said is about 1,000 square foot, right? It's a pretty small house.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 and stuff.
2 bedrooms and a bath, 1 bath, a garage.
Yeah. Okay.
What's that room over here then?
That's 1 bedroom, and then one across is a bedroom.
Oh. I was-
So 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 4.5
That would
acres.
technically be a dining room.
So in the patio at the back.
Yeah.
What was that?
She said the patios in the back is different.
Got it. Okay. So this was
That's the 2
sold.
buildings that we taken off the back of the house.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the properties in the area, so just bear with me for a second. I'm usually pretty quick at this, but just want to make sure I'm looking at the right neighborhood. How long have you guys been trying to look for a buyer for this property?
I ain't started yet.
You just filled out a form recently, huh?
Well, no, I ain't even done that. I just people keep asking me if I want to sell it, and I tell them, yeah, I'll sell it. But I ain't did nothing for it,
At the right price, right?
Right.
Yeah.
They ask me what you want, and then so
Yeah.
what's it worth? Some people don't even ask that. They just say, sell it or not.
You got any wiggle room on that?
I don't know.
Yeah, we need to go up.
Yeah.
We'll go up. Because the house ain't what, it's the property that's the value.
Yes.
In that pond. It's because it's a natural fed pond.
That's Springfield Pond. That's why it's
Yeah.
been there so long.
Yeah, the only thing is I'm looking at like what's selling in that area and what's been sold. There's really not much going on there. Now a little bit further up towards town, now that's a different story. I mean, those houses are selling. But where you guys are, let me just double check.
Those are all little black people shacks.
What was that?
A lot of those places are just shacks.
Yeah.
And the own houses.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you if we make a deal, like what's the ideal timeline for you guys? Like how many, I mean, obviously you guys live there. I want to make it as convenient as possible for you. Are you going to need like 30 days, 15 days, 60 days to gather all your
Man,
stuff?
I've been living here since 1986. I was a mechanic. My favorite TV show was Sanford and Son. I could leave my house and go to town and come back, not stop nowhere, and have stuff in the back of my truck when I got here.
Yeah.
There's stuff out here that's been here so long that the dirt has covered it up, and I don't even remember where it is or what it is.
Yep.
Now, how would I put a time on moving? A lot of this stuff, I'm just going to have to turn the key and leave it.
Oh, so you
I'm
just,
going to have to get what I can, but there's so much shit here that I don't know.
all right. Well, I mean, if you're going to leave it there, which is fine, we can take care of it. But, you know, obviously we're going to have to get a dump truck and everything in there. But yeah, I mean, I can take.
If you look at the property there, I got what, 1, 2, 3 sheds and a trailer house in the backyard back there,
Mm-hmm.
or 4 sheds and a trailer house back there.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, after I fix that place up and make it look more 2024, how much do you think I can sell it for over there?
Shit, there's shit selling in triple digits over here.
So about 200.
Probably or more.
All right.
But this is what everybody wants to live. The right distance from Tyler and everything, you know.
Yeah. Well, my friend, I might not be the right buyer for you. I'll be frank. I always tell people I'm not a baker. I don't like to sugarcoat things, but like you said, it's probably either going to be a tear down or I'm gonna have to put in like. Here's how I'm looking at it. Just looking at what's been sold and what's selling over there, I can probably sell that property after I fix it for $200,000. Maybe if I get lucky, 220. But
Easy.
200 is what I can conservatively say what I can sell it for. The thing is, for 1,000 square foot house, if I build a new one, I don't even think you can give it to me for free because then I wouldn't make any money. So I would probably just keep the bones and then fix it, which is going to cost me about 50,000-60,000 just to make it look modern. You know what I mean?
The thing is, they're a mile from the city limits, or less than a mile from city limits. Okay, you're in an opposite county from the town. I'm in northern point of Cherokee County. Right where the city limit sign is up there is where the county line is also.
Yep.
That's Smith County up there. And so I'm in Cherokee County and a mile from middle of town. And I got highway access, and it could be commercial property. You could put in a storage lot up here, or storage buildings, or a trailer park, you know, for RVs, and make money off this place.
Yeah. I mean, if I close on this and
farm, I get cows and horses and all that stuff.
well, let me ask you this. I mean, if I close on this in a couple of weeks, maybe 4 weeks at the max, I pay cash, I pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees, and you pretty much just get in your truck and go. What's the best that you can do?
At least 115, because it's going to be 140 to get in that new place. Well, now it's going to be, $40,000 is the cheapest place that I've seen. So at 115. No, I looked. There's not. That was the cheapest place I found. It was a dump. It's a level lot down in Cancellations.
Yeah. I gotcha.
And that was it.
All right.
Nothing. They didn't have nothing.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think your best bet might be to put it up on the market, man, so you can get that price point because you're.
Know that, and I have to talk to everybody, all the time. Yeah, I'm not really a people person.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, I can offer you speed and convenience. I can just write you a check, and obviously I'm going to open title, make sure I do all the due diligence, and I'll wire the
Yeah.
money to the title company, and they can, you know what I mean? We'll do everything legitimately. But the thing is, I'm an investor, right? Like at the end of the day, I got to make some money. I'm not trying to get rich off one deal, but I got to keep the lights on and pay the staff.
Be peaceful till I die.
What was that?
I just want a place in town that I can live in, you know, sidewalk all the way around it, a little bitty yard that I ain't got to do nothing but weed eater on it, and, you know, have a nice little house to live in until I die. With air conditioning.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, you said you can find one for 40,000.
Well, that's a defense stock lot. That's not a house. That's just another place.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
that's the best part.
yeah.
That's the best part.
The 115. Just to let you know, the 115. After I put in 50. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I buy it off you for 115, I put in $50,000 worth of work in there. That gets me to 165. I only have $35,000 left. I still got to pay my closing costs and my holding costs when I sell the property. That's another 24. So if I buy that property of you for 115, I'm upside down. As an investor, I wouldn't be able to do that.
It'd be tough.
What was that?
It'd be tough.
It would be tough. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't do that yourself if you were in my shoes. But if things change in the future and you want speed and convenience, I'm your guy. I'll close in 14 days for you. But it's not gonna have a 1 in front of it. I'll just let you know now.
Okay.
All right, my friend. You have a good one, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Clank, no motivation. Somewhat of a motivation, but still not strong enough. And with put in long-term follow-up, somewhat motivated, wrong price. Let's go. Let us move this to long-term follow-up. All right, cool. All right, guys, we've got our titanium implementation call in the next 7 minutes, so I'm definitely gonna hop off. Edwin, do me a favor, man. DM me on Facebook or Instagram, and then let's chat, let's connect, see when we can do this thing. For some of you folks who just hopped on, what I was telling earlier is that for any of you guys that are new, perhaps don't have as much capital, or maybe you're waiting to get better before you buy your leads, what I'm looking to do is to put something together maybe during the week or on the weekend, like a Saturday, maybe even a Sunday, I don't know, where I will give each one anywhere from 5 to 10 leads, and then we'll just do round robin. So as soon as you're done with that, you give it to the next person. The other person gives you theirs. So in that way, that lead gets hit up by however many people we have in the group, right? If we have 3 people, it's going to get hit 3 times, 3 different phone numbers. And then let's just see who can lock up some deals. And then what I'll do is I'll put something together, maybe 10% for any deal that we end up closing. At the end of the day, you're just making the phone call, locking it up. I know when I was in San Diego, what they were doing is they were just giving $500 for anyone if they end up locking up the deal. I think it's worth it, $500 for a quick hour's worth of work if you get lucky. So I want to give you guys a little bit more. Maybe I'll do something like 10% up to $1,000 or something. You pretty much just lock it up. I send the contract. I'll take care of it. Our TC, our dispo team, and so forth. So you're literally just locking up the deal. Edwin, yeah, you can do it on social media. So either Instagram or Facebook, just my full name. So I'll put it on here. Hit me up. Let me know. Will, I don't know if you have my number. If you don't, hit me up if you're interested in that round robin. We'll make that happen. All right. Cool, guys. We'll do something tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow, if not Friday for sure. And then, like I said, I'll be posting a video pretty soon on what's going on with my business, how I'm going about it, just to share with you guys everything. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging on, and smash that like button. If you're new, subscribe, and let's go make some money.